Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yugioh 21 here. So if you see me looking over here to the left, right for you guys, you can see that I have my laptop positioned in a weird way. So first and foremost, many of you guys are probably wondering, where the hell did I go? I've been gone close to 10 months probably. According to the channel, the last video I uploaded was 8 months ago. So, to give you a rundown on what all has been going on in my life lately, for one, just to give you guys an update. Come on, buddy. Look how big Roger's gotten. He's gotten to be quite a big boy. Still thinks he's a lapdog though. I had to get off my lap. Anyways, so what all has been going on with Yugioh 21 here? Well, first and foremost, I'm trying to get the camera right while I'm sitting here. In February, I got engaged. I was together with her for 2 months after before my last video I uploaded. Roger, can you get on the bed for me, buddy? Not that way. No, not that way. There you go. So, I was engaged to her, or was with her, we were dating at the time, for 2 months when I uploaded my last video 8 months ago. After that, we got engaged, and I began preparations to move out to Arizona. Of course, I made it clear on Twitter that I was leaving YouTube for this period. I was planning to relaunch when I got out to Arizona. I never actually got around to it. By the time I got out to Arizona and moved out there, she had left me. Well, I was out there for a week when she left me. She's still a good friend, but in the long run, I've realized a lot of things about that relationship needed changing and fixing. But long story short, it was a great time and helped me realize a lot that needed to be changed. And of course, a lot's happened since then. Of course, I'm planning to relaunch the channel starting in January. Probably January. I leave. So some other stuff that's been happening is your boy graduated college. I'm actually fully done with college. I've got my degree. I'm done. I'll have a lot more free time. I actually have 2 jobs that I'm going to be starting. One of which is the U.S. National Guard, the North Carolina National Guard, and the other one is a restaurant job. So I'll have about 3 or more days a week where I'll be free. So I plan to fill that time with YouTube, relaunching the channel, and doing a lot with YouTube. There's a couple of different a new format essentially. So for the 3 days that I'm off a week, there'll be 3 videos each week. Probably more, actually, depending on how much I can get done in those 3 days. I've been doing nothing but looking at editing videos and learning how to edit, learning how to produce amazing content. Not high quality like some of the other YouTubers, but it'll be nicer, but it'll still have that Yugioh 21 flash. Pizzazz. Excuse me. Anyways, we'll be relaunching, and we'll have probably 4 different things that we're going to be doing on the channel. One of them will be our vlogs that we've always done. Story time with Chunks. There's plenty of stories I can tell you guys now. The second one will be TCG content. As many of you probably know, that's why you subscribe to the channel. You subscribe for TCG content. We have Master Rule, what is it? Master Rule 5, Master Rule 4.5, updated Master Rule. Either way, your boys' Synchrons are back. I'm actually rebuilding the deck as I speak. It's over there in my deck box. And I'll be going to TCG tournaments and stuff in my free time whenever I can. Then we'll have content pertaining to a new chapter in my life. Many of you guys can see my NCALEE shirt, but some new content, something new that I'll be doing on my channel, preferably a lot, is pertaining to this right here. Now, I know YouTube does not like firearms, hence why this is not the primary purpose of my channel, but I do enjoy firearms. I do carry a firearm in my daily life, sometimes more, sometimes less. It depends on where I'm going. But that is something that will be taking place in the channel. Many of you know I'm a budgety person. This is my first handgun that I've ever owned, and it is, I like it, but it has issues, so. And I can never find any good YouTube videos on it. So, but that's over there. FYI for all of you who know anything about firearms, that was incredibly unloaded. It would not have fired, period. Anyways, and then of course we've got Pokemon content occasionally, reviews, and probably some cooking stuff as well. As for Shit Show, I don't think that's ever going to come back. The team that was producing it, all of us have split ways. Ninja Panda, I don't even know where he is. I have no way to contact him. I haven't seen him at school since even before I graduated. So there'll be nothing with that. But a lot of our content is going to be just that. It's going to be a lot of stuff that I like, stuff that I hope you guys will like. Of course, I'm hoping. I have a huge game plan. It's going to be a while before I save up for it and get it launched, but I do have a huge game plan I've been discussing with Asylum and my other friend Brady. And I'm hoping to do content with both of them on the channel. A lot of you guys took a liking to Asylum, and I'm hoping a lot of you guys will take a liking to Brady as well. I've actually known Brady a lot longer than I've known Asylum, a lot longer than I knew my fiance. And that's another thing that I wanted to touch base on. A lot of my personality is going to come out differently. With what happened with my fiance, it was mutual. We both agreed to split up. We still both talk as friends. I'm actually one of her references for her jobs and stuff. She's a good friend, and she'll always be a good friend. And just the way we split up, I know some of you probably are not a religious kind of person or people, but I actually, it kind of brought back my religious mindset that I had back when I was a lot younger. It brought back that belief of there is a higher power. Because for the 10 months I was with her, it was, I can't describe it, but it was like walking on cloud 9. It was amazing. I joked that people could rip my teeth out with a pair of pliers and I wouldn't have even given a shit if I got to come home and say hello to her. And that's something that I would love to have again. And God willing, I will. But it was a nice time, and it brought back this personality of mine that to be honest, I didn't really show to you guys. A lot of my personality, I kind of kept away from the content creation. So, I'm back, and to kind of cover what all we're going to be doing, first and foremost, please, I know I ham-fisted it a lot back on the old days of the channel, but I'm going to reiterate it again. Follow me on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter. I posted everything there, all the stuff going on with the channel. Follow me there. It's at JRChunks21. There's a link down in the description as well. Follow me there. It's the easiest way to stay up to date. Of course, I'll be teasing. For those of you that might become Patreons, I haven't relaunched the Patreon yet. Well, I mean, it's still up and running, but I haven't updated the benefits. There is one benefit for the long-term donors and the higher tier donors. But that's not going to come until, I'm going to say March is probably the soonest, because that deals with something I'm planning with Asylum and Brady, sorry. And of course, with that, I'm also going to say that video game content will be returning. I'll be replacing my laptop. It will be my on-the-go computer, as well as my my editing computer. But I took it to a shop to get it repaired, and oh boy, did they fuck it up. I mean, the guy stole my webcam out of my computer. There's no webcam on that. That's why I'm using my what was my deck profile camera. So now I have to go buy a webcam that mounts to the top of that now, which truly pisses me off. But it's neither here nor there. Anyways, so we will have video game content returning. I'm planning to get a new computer just for that. A higher end spec computer so I can do a lot of streaming and a lot of gaming content. There'll be a lot of streaming as well for the channel. But yeah, there's a lot we're going to be doing with the channel. A lot I plan to get done. And I'm so glad to be back at this. I missed every second of being on YouTube. This was actually a very big hobby of mine and something I really enjoyed. But, yeah, it was great. So we're going to be relaunching some goals for 2020. We're finally going to break that 20 subscriber mark. I want to hit 100 subscribers, guys. Come on. I'm going to be doing this essentially full time because I'm going to be working on planning content throughout the week when I'm working. The only times I'm not, as I said, I'm going to be joining the National Guard, so by that, I'll release a video before I have to leave for the basic and advanced training, which is, I'm going to conservatively say about 6 months is how long I'll be in there. I'll be signing up for that in January, and I'll probably have 3 days off a week from my other job. But during the week and when I'm not doing my duties with those two, I'll be planning and creating content, editing it, and scheduling it for upload. And I am so excited to have you guys along for the ride. Some of my subscribers that I hope you guys continue to watch the channel. At Mdova, Sassy Dr. Drake, Alexa, all of you guys. You would not believe how great it is. I finally, after I left, I just now went back over the last couple of days. I just now went back on the channel and reviewed all the old comments that you guys left, and I have to say it was amazing, and I miss that interaction. So the channel's coming back, and that much I can tell you. Of course, this is going to be gone. I'm going to be getting rid of this hair, this long, disgusting hair. I don't like my hair this long. I'm going to be getting rid of the facial hair. My fiance didn't like it, and I've kind of gotten to the phase of, I look stupid with it. Like, really, look at me. I look dumb. So, we're going to be back to making content. I'm going to say end of January is when I'm going to start officially bringing content back. This video is going to be your teaser. If you guys watch to the end, leave a comment down below what Yu-Gi-Oh deck you want to see, what you want to see at the range when we do firearm content. Leave a comment if you go to tournaments. You know, if you go to tournaments, let me know and I'll meet up with you guys. Name any content creators you want me to meet up with at tournaments, because I do plan to go to tournaments across the country and visit some of them. A couple of them that I'd love to meet, just because I still watch their stuff and I really like them, would be SEMO, Team APS, DZ would be nice. All of them are just amazing content creators, and I would enjoy meeting them. But, yeah. Let me know if you have any of them you'd like me to meet that go to tournaments. You know, any content you guys think, any games you want to see, go ahead and leave a comment down below. That's your treat. If you didn't watch to the end, and you're commenting anyways, hi, how are you? How are the kids? Oh, that's another person I'd love to meet is Dylan and Vinny. now to the other creators, I know some of you guys probably aren't, you probably don't watch this, but Simo, Vinny, BZ, Team APS, Dylan, our United Gamer. All of you guys, after my breakup, I was depressed. After me and my fiance split up, I was very depressed because immediately after we broke up, split our ways, we didn't talk. I had lost, at that point, I had felt I had lost a best friend. Someone, many of you probably know, I only had 3 best friends at the beginning of 2019. I had my now ex-fiance, Asylum, and Brady. And it was the thought of losing one of 3 of my best friends, one of my oldest best friends. I actually knew my ex-fiance, before I ever even met Asylum. It was that thought that really brought me to a very low point. Many of you know I don't drink a lot, but I ended up starting drinking. Not to the point of being blackout drunk or anything, but I drank enough to forget. I made a new drink called Apple Dutinis using, sour apple schnapps and vodka and Mountain Dew. And, I don't like that side. I don't like to be that person. So, it was their content, just the positivity, specifically with Simo and Vinny and United Gamer. All of them, their positivity just brought me out of that. And I would love to meet them in person at some point and just thank them for that. So, if you're a long-time subscriber of mine, go check out their channels, go click subscribe and view their stuff. They're really good. They really helped me. And I aspire to be to be a content creator like them. So, this is your guys' announcement. We're back. To give you a kind of a general week in January, a day where you might have your first video is going to be, because I'm going to say January 24th might be your first video you guys are going to get to see. Might not be edited, just depends on when I start my job that I'm going to be working at. It is a restaurant job. So, thank you guys very much, and I'll see you guys soon.